Brazil Buchanan, and welcome to Studio 122. Today we have Renee Banks here, the president of Under Construction Dance Team, also the team that sponsored the event Wild and Out. Thank you for joining us today, Renee.
You're welcome.
Finally got you up here on the show, so tell me a little bit about Under Construction Dance Team and how you guys began to sponsor events on campus.
Well, Under Construction Dance Team is predominantly a dance team, but we are also an organization, so which means that we actually host things on campus, like the Wild and Out event was actually a fundraiser for us. So we just continue to let the student body know, like, you're welcome and you can come and join us with anything that we do.
So what made you guys want to do a Wild and Out event out of everything?
Well, in the past, I heard that I believe a fraternity, I don't remember which one, was actually doing Wild and Out events as a yearly event, and they just stopped doing them. And I'm really close with one of them, and they were just like, we should bring it back. So I was like, cool. And I ended up doing it first or whatever. They wasn't upset about it because I actually asked them to be in the show. So that's really pretty much how it came about.
So was there tryouts for it, or did you just automatically choose the alphas and the Qs?
Well, it wasn't necessarily tryouts for it, but I wanted the first Wild and Out event to be like a kickoff. So I did choose Greek life because I know everybody loves Greek life.
Right.
They'll come out to any event that's, regarding Greeks. And I chose originally the Alphas and the Kappas, but the Kappas weren't able to do it because of their own festivities that they had going on during the month. So I asked the Alphas, and they were all for it, and that's what happened.
That is. So with the event, were there rehearsals or practices, or was it just a come out and have fun thing?
It was basically a come out and have fun thing. We did have a meeting before so I can let everybody know the rules and which games we were going to play, because everybody pretty much knew how Wild and Out went. It was just more so of a reiteration, I guess you can say.
Yes. So do you feel that it was a good turnout?
Yes, it actually to me it was a very good turnout. Based on what was going on that day, because I think CAB had something going on, and then I think the Zetas had something going on. So for it to be so many events going on that day, that night, it was a pretty good turnout.
So the Alphas did win. I heard that. Do you feel that they deserved that trophy? Do you feel that they deserved it, or?
Yes, I did feel like that they deserved the trophy because they were way funnier than the Qs. Not bashing the Qs, but they were they were kind of slacking.
Right.
And the Alphas just went for it, and they ended up taking the trophy.
That is. So is there any upcoming events or anything that you want to let us know about that you guys have coming up?
Well, not for this semester, but for the fall. Be looking out for our Wild and Out event. We have another Wild and Out event coming up, and since the Alphas are our reigning champions at the moment, they will go against another team or whatever to see who's going to win, between those two.
All right, if you're just tuning in with us, I am Brazil Buchanan here on Studio 122. We have Renee here talking about the Wild and Out event. She is the president of the Under Construction Dance Team. So you said that next year you guys do plan on doing another Wild and Out with the Alphas. So would you think about switching it up and putting a sorority out there with them, or did you want to keep it fraternity?
Well, yes, that's what a lot of the students asked me. Was I going to continue to do just Greek life or do students and things like that? I mean, we're going to have I want this to be a continuous thing that we do every semester. So next semester it will probably be the Alphas against probably a sorority or even the football team or whatever, whoever wants to participate. In next semester I actually have a sign up sheet to who wants to sign up and be a part, and then they'll try out for it.
Right. So do you feel that this event is something that you can continue to do yearly? Do you feel that the students will stay active even when it's not Greek or football team, when it's just regular students? Do you feel that that would still be something that you guys can benefit from, since you did say it was a fundraiser?
Yes, I honestly do, because I know a lot of the students, they just want to go to an event to have fun. I mean, a lot of them were like, why isn't it free? And I'm just like, well, it's a fundraiser, guys. But I mean, probably one time I probably will make it free, just to see how much the students give me feedback from that and see
Mm-hmm.
how much the turnout would be, if the turnout would be more or less or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and so you did say it was a fundraiser. I know that it was $2 to get in the Wilding Out, but it also was free popcorn and also a trophy for the winner. So
Hmm.
do you feel like you guys do use the money as, tokens, I guess, for people that do come? So the next event, do you feel that you will be giving out something more free or more prizes or free food to invite more guests in?
Yes, I'm working on getting the snow cone men. I'm not sure if you know
Mm-hmm.
that we have a snow
Uh-huh.
cone place on campus, well,
Yes.
off campus. And I'm working on getting him to sponsor us so that way at our next Wild
Oh,
Out event
yeah.
we'll have like snow cones there, and then we'll probably continue to do the popcorn thing and bring more um, things that'll help the students to come out more,
Right. Do you
to make them want to pay that $2. They were
oh
like,
yeah,
well, if I pay
exactly,
$2,
because
then I get this, I get that.
exactly, which I felt that it was worth it,
Mhm.
popcorn and a little trophy, and the show was amazing. I actually did go and support myself.
Mhm.
So do you feel that there is anything else that you can do to improve your events and um, the show of guests? Because a lot of events here on campus do cost money, and so
Mhm.
$2 should not be enough. Shouldn't be enough for that. So do you feel that is anything else that could be done to improve?
Well, I would say our pubbing. Um, it wasn't really pubbed as much as I wanted it to be,
Mhm.
but it's just because it was during a sororities week,
Mhm.
so like the Greeks couldn't pub because they would get in trouble. So we just basically worked with what we could, and I would most likely get a flyer also because I wasn't able to get a flyer this year.
All right. Well, thank you, Renee, for joining us. That is all the time we have. We are here on Studio 122 talking to Renee Banks about the Wild and Out event that she sponsored. I'm Brazil Buchanan.